It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's all ghost town.
That's him. There he is. Just you waved. Yay.
It's an interfaith community rights group, and their motto tonight is "No pride in religious transphobia, equality without exemption." Protest.
That's it.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. You've built a love, but that love falls apart. Your little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are all lost in time. They're slipped away, nothing is what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dreams. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short. When I don't belong,
seems. I know I felt like this before, but now I'm feeling it even more, because it came from you. And then I open up and see the person falling here is me, a different way to be. Impossible not to do, impossible not to do. Now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me for what I couldn't find. Talk to me, amazing mind, so understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. Oh, my life is changing every day, in every possible way. And all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, 'cause you're a dream to me, dream to me.
Welcome to CLACCA ULC. Hi, my name is Mr. Rev Comrade Rowley. I would just like to acknowledge that the land that we're meeting on is of the Gadigal and the Wangal people of the Eora Nation, and I pay respects to the elders, both past and present. Recognise sovereignty, treaty, and social justice has never been ceded. If you're wondering why we were showing our Mardi Gras footage at the beginning of this church service, and CLACCA ULC has made a decision. We're going to lodge our application for to march in Mardi Gras for 2024, and our theme is going to be our future, our protest, our rainbow liberation, continuing to address everything for rainbow rights, for equality without exemption, etc. To get involved and to find out more in relation to that, we will need volunteers. So for further details in relation to that, you can call me on my mobile 0459 771 520, 0459 771 520. If you're interested in getting involved in that. And the other important announcements, that we have is CLACCA ULC is back in court on the 27th of September to stand up for transgender rights to stop transphobic violence. For more information, and that's at the Downing Centre at 9:30 on the 27th of September. For further details in relation to that, you can check out the CLACCA ULC Facebook page for further info. On the 5th of October, 2023, from my understanding, Community Action for Rainbow Rights is holding a Rainbow Rights protest, and if you want to know if that's being held at Taylor Square at 1 p.m. For further details in relation to that, check out the Community Action for I beg your pardon, it's being held at Sydney Town Hall. I beg your pardon. For further details in relation to that, check out the Community Action for Rainbow Rights Facebook page. Transgender Day of Remembrance and happening in November, is being organised by Pride and Protest. If you want to know further details in relation to that, check out the Pride and Protest Facebook page for further details in relation to that. And and one more important announcement. Cahill Residents Action is organising a community barbecue on the October 7th at 7 Cahill Place, Marrickville. It's a community barbecue to call on for affordable public housing, calling on facts. Calling on facts to calling on facts to fix maintenance issues, and also stopping police brutality in Cahill Place. For further details in relation to that, check out the Cahill Residents Action Facebook page for further details in relation to that, or you can contact me because I was elected the president of the Affordable Public Housing Protest Group, Cahill Residents Action, for further details in relation to that, and that is being held at 1 p.m. at the Lemon Tree on Saturday, the October the 7th, and further details in relation to that, check out the Cahill Action, our Residents Action. The other important announcement is that we have a new minister who will be joining us for CLACCA ULC. We've been training up. Whose gifts is in photography, free. So we're just training him on the ministry aspect, but he will be joining us hopefully next Sunday. Please tune in for next Sunday, and we'll introduce you to Sir John Burns for further information in relation to that. I'll watch this space for further details. Now we are just going to do our message. Age. Cool. And this message is on the requirements for discipleship. And it comes from Wisdom 9:13 to 19, Philemon 9:10, 12 to 17, and Luke 14 to 25 to 33. The gospel for this Sunday undoubtedly brings us one of the harsh texts of the gospel. It is not easy to understand what Jesus wants to tell us at first glance. What the Lucan text starts by affirming that following Jesus entails hating what is closest and dearest to us, our families. Now, this is oddly difficult to understand. Now, this is a very powerful text. In order to understand it, we must point out that Jesus uses the verb to hate is Semitism, a way of speaking that is typical of the cultural milieu of Jesus. At the time, the meaning of hating would be equivalent to postponing or putting in second place. In this sense, we are not asked to cultivate hatred towards our loved ones. Instead, in the light of the requirements of following Jesus, we are asked to relativize even our most natural and legitimate loves. Nothing and no one can compete with the demands of following Jesus. What our relationship with the people we cherish the most requires must be seen in the light of our faith in Jesus. This is the significance of the term hate in our text. The crested and specified hating is a necessary condition to carry the cross. Carrying the cross is actually another way of speaking of following Jesus. In Luke, the aspect of the daily practice of carrying the cross always stands out. Carrying the cross and following Jesus' way are a daily process involving fidelity and making many decisions. Luke uses other images to help us understand the seriousness and the depth which characterizes our Christian commitment. The way of faith is like someone who wants to build a tower. It is also like a king who wants to wage war against another king. In both instances, it is necessary to calculate the cost. Figuring out the cost does not mean reducing Christian life to a kind of quantitative accounting of means and money. This is not the case. Instead, the text invites us to reflect the cost, the demands of life of faith. If we think that faith in Jesus is not going to affect our lives profoundly, even our daily lives, we have failed to understand what discipleship really demands. Hence the need to calculate the cost or to assess what discipleship means in the gospel. The text ends with a typically Lucan note, giving up all our possessions. The desire to accumulate possessions, wealth, and power is the great enemy of Christian life. This is why the cost of discipleship implies giving up our search for wealth. Nothing can interfere with following Jesus. Thus, we will be prepared to welcome others like brothers and sisters. Welcoming with love is the theme of the beautiful letter of Paul to Philemon, a letter which is not always well understood. Paul is asking us to welcome Onesimus as you would welcome me. But Paul goes further, still telling Philemon that they are sure that they will do even more than I say. Gratuitous love knows no limits. This is helpful in setting our paths right, from Wisdom's 9:18. And our next song of praise is Star of Bethel Green, and then we will go to Open Communion.
When I heard you sing, it felt like a christening, a baptism at the back of the bar. I fell under your spell. You sang my life so well. As your voice quivers with each line you deliver, I hear the orchestra as I stand in awe. I've felt so close to the Lord. I've tried my whole life to ignore. But Lord, I'm alive. Maybe the star of Bethnal Green could lead us back to Bethlehem. Lord, I've tried. Maybe the star of Bethnal Green could lead us back to Bethlehem. When I heard you sing, it was a balm for the blistering, my eyes all swollen and scarred. Your hands guide mine over the braille. I felt each word without fail. But Lord, I'm alive, and maybe the star of Bethnal Green could lead us back to Bethlehem. Lord, I've tried. Maybe the star of Bethnal Green could lead us back to Bethlehem. Lord, I'm alive, and maybe the star of Bethnal Green could lead us back to Bethlehem. Lord, I've tried, and maybe the star of Bethnal Green could lead us back to Bethlehem.
Now it's time for open communion. On the night that Jesus was betrayed, Jesus took a loaf of bread and broke it and said, "This is my body which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In the same way, Jesus took the cup after supper and blessed it, saying, "This cup is the new covenant of my blood, which is poured out for you. Do this in remembrance of me." This table does not belong to the state. It doesn't belong to any church. It belongs to God, and all are welcome to the table. Please come and share in this meal. And so our next song of praise is The Village by Rebel.
No, your mom don't get it, and your dad don't get it, Uncle John don't get it. And you can't tell Grandma 'cause her heart can't take it, and she might not make it. They say don't
Why can't she just be a lesbian?
Because she's not a lesbian, Mom. She's a boy.
But she's a person who likes girls. That could be a boy or a lesbian, and she's still getting her period, so I vote lesbian.
He's still getting his period.
There's something wrong in the village, in the village. Oh, they stare in the village, in the village. Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. It's true, it's true. There's something wrong with the village, with the village. There's something wrong with the village.
She never wore dresses. He said it didn't matter.
This isn't about wearing dresses. It's not a choice. It's not a whim.
I'm having a shitty day, Mom. I'm having a shitty existence.
There are risks. They're serious risks.
I know.
She may not be able to get pregnant. What if she changes her mind?
What if he commits suicide?
Been a problem with the papers. Your father has to sign it.
Okay. But he won't. Why does he care? He hasn't seen me since I was basically a baby.
I didn't leave my family.
I feel pretty left.
I'm sorry if you're this way because of me. Are you this way because of me?
I'm a lot of things because of you. This isn't one of them.
There is no Ramona anymore. It's just Ray. Now, I went through losing my daughter all by myself, and I will be raising my son exactly the same by myself. It's just such a monumental decision. Honestly, I think Ray is the only good decision I've ever made. If we go through with this, does that make me the best mother on the planet or the worst? Do you remember you were going to name him Cole if he was a boy? And now she is a boy, and his name is Ray, like a truck driver or something? What if he turns around one day with a full beard and says, Mom, I made a mistake? What's the date?
This is fucking insane. Jesus. I didn't do anything. She just showed up.
He.
Sorry. He.
Let's talk about Ray. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to use this, right? It's not very complicated. Testosterone. A couple of do's and don'ts. Right, Ray?
Oh, now it's time for a donation. If you would like to donate to the life and work of CLACCA Universal Life Church's Fighting Fund, you can do so. Let's head to CLACCA ULC Sydney.godaddysites.com /giving and click on the links and hit donate. And I do apologize at the moment. For whatever reason, my keyboard is not quite working. But yeah, just head to CLACCA ULC Sydney.godaddysites.com for further information on how to financially give to the life and work of CLACCA ULC. And now we're going to go to our final song of praise. It's Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, and then we will send you out with our final message.
Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand.
That's all we have time for now. Thank you very much for joining us. Please tune in to CLACCA ULC Sydney every Sunday from 5 p.m. And you can view us via YouTube or Facebook, wherever you have access to. That's all for now. Thank you very much. God bless, and see you next week. Bye for now.